Hey, good morning, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Just doing a virtual tour on our 2019 Nissan X-Trail ST sitting here in front of me, the two-wheel drive, 7-seater, with about 42,000 Ks on there. Look, just a really good chance for me to take you through the car, service history, the features, and of course any little marks or blemishes I can find as well. Just give you a much better sort of detailed view into the car, a little bit better than the photos. Look, thanks again for your inquiry. Hope we helped out with the finance quotes yesterday. Look forward to hearing your feedback. But look, obviously, just a bit of an idea who we are. So we're Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We're lucky enough to have two pre-owned vehicle yards up here. This is sort of the bigger one of the two. House anywhere between 180 and 200 cars at any one time. You can see, of course, across the road there, we've also got our parts and our service department drop-offs as well, and our Toyota Lexus and new car showrooms right at the top of the very hill up there. So it's look, massive setup, but it means we get some pretty unreal cars just like these X-Trails. But look, we'll get straight into it. Going to start from the very front down here. If anything is a little bit hard to see in the video, just let me know, and we'll get some photos through for you instead. So just some minor sort of stone chips. Obviously they are used cars, so a couple of minor sort of stone chips across the front, but they've already been touched up for you. So we've got a couple there, and a couple just across those common sort of spots. So across the front of the bonnet there, as well as we come round, a couple there too. So they've been touched up already, so they've already been sealed and everything for you. But just like I said, want to be as transparent as we possibly can, give you a really good idea into the car itself. So right across the bonnet there, pretty clean. While we're here, I'll just take you down to the passenger side front wheel. Apologies for the dirt. We've had some pretty hectic rain at the moment, but I was just trying to see if there's any gravel rash. Doesn't look like it. Heaps of tread left on these guys too. Just want to show you right up in that wheel arch there. You can see yourself how tidy that is. Just a minor sort of scuff there. Only a hairline sort of thing. So obviously this is the 26,990, so that is drive away. That's your stamp duties, that's your transfers, that's everything, all inclusive for you. So right across that roof there. And go to the back, across the window. That rear bumper too. A couple of little sort of, again, just those sort of minor sort of stone chips and scuffs. It's just that where people have put luggage and things like that in and out, putting stuff in and out of the boots. It's probably, again, one of the most sort of common high traffic areas through there. And again, just a little sort of scuff. Little hairline sort of one there. But only really sort of noticeable once you get up close. Again, very clean across those wheels. Heaps of tread left on these guys. They look almost new. Again, little sort of stone chip. And just those fingernail marks on the inside there, so the common ones, just from people grabbing the handles, having rings on, things like that. So you can see it in there. There's a hairline one there. And like I said, I'm just being as picky as we possibly can, because I want you to, like I said, be as transparent as possible. Just those same sort of marks on the inside there. So you've got your keyless entry on these guys, so you push that button, that's going to lock the entire car. Push that, it's going to open it. So with, as long as you've got those keys in your pocket, in your bag, whatever the case, just gives you access to the doors without trying to sort of fiddle around through your bags and your pockets, whatever, trying to get into the car. So electric windows the whole way around. Very clean through the inside of here. Just a minor sort of scuff there, but it's just obviously people jumping in and out, dragging their boots as they jump in. Your compliance plate there for you as well. So very tidy as we go across that seat. Same thing down here. So very tidy through the inside. No chips or cracks or anything through the dash. Really good service history in these guys as well. So I'll just skip to, oh there you go, perfect, look at that, nailed it. So we got, first service was at June 20, 15,000 Ks. Next one was at December 2020, it's 26,000 Ks. Next one was May 21 at 38,000 Ks. And of course through us in November, and through November at 42,000 Ks, 900. So not due again for a service until probably about May next year, or roughly about 53,000 Ks. But that's really good service history. That's exactly the sort of stuff that we do aim for. So no floor mats in this one as well. I just want to show you through this into this back door. That's locked. I'll come around. So try to find the key, there we go. So we've got too many keys in my pocket. So I just want to show you the inside of these doors as well through there. Very clean. So you've got aircon through the back of these too. Seats down here. So you've got the argument separator here, so that'll actually drop down. Pull the tag, that'll drop down for you. They're a 60-40 split, so that half there can drop. And this one here, this whole lot's going to drop down for you too. Otherwise, you can bring that forward, slide that forward, and that's going to give you access into that back panel there, into the back seats. You can see those rear ones there, so the 6 and 7 seats in there for you. Very tidy, even across that roof as well. With the light interior there, but very, very well looked after. Cup holders on the middle of those ones, so when that does drop down, that argument separator there. But very clean. Now I just pulled those out of there as well, but it looks like we've got a couple of car seat covers as well, so we can leave those in the car if you do want them. We just take them out obviously for the detail, so it's all the headrests, everything's all there for you too, so very clean. But I just wanted to show you that as well, that it is an option there if you do want them. All that sort of stuff we just leave in the cars and they come with it. So release is just up under there. Reverse camera's there for you. I'll show you that how it works once we jump in. Now that keyless entry that we got on the 2 front doors, you've also got in the boot there too. So again, if you're standing in front of the boot, kids, groceries, any of that sort of thing, you just simply push that button. You don't have to go reefing around looking for the keys. Jack and tools, just tucked away nice and neatly in there for you. Real nice and easy. So these seats, absolute piece of cake to drop them up. So you've got these little straps here. Boom, just like that. And just like that. So really, really easy. The actual seat belts themselves just tuck into the corners there. And over there, and that's him. So then you get that massive, massive amount of space. And like I said, those seats can drop flat as well. So you end up with a huge amount of room through the back here. So pretty clean up there. Not a lot, only a tiny, tiny little bit of wear there, but otherwise exceptionally clean. We've got a little accessory plug down on there. Tie down points there, on both sides. And of course underneath, you've got your storage and everything down here too. So spare tyre is up underneath these guys. All there for you. I'll just take you around this side. Very clean, just a tiny little sort of hairline one there, just under the fuel lid. Fuel obviously is on the driver's side. I'll show you where the release is for that once we jump in there. A little bit of sort of polish marks there. But just looks so good in this red, especially in the sunlight. It looks unreal. Again, very, very clean wheels on this one, hey? Normally they've sort of got, you know, at least a little bit of gravel rash, but it's exceptionally clean. Looks like just a tiny little sort of scuff there. Again, like I said, you've got the keyless entry on both sides here too. Just that last wheel there as well. So very, very clean right across them. Exactly what you want to see. So on the inside of these here, so your child locks are there too. So if you've got kids in the back, you can put that one on. It stops them trying to escape. But very clean through the inside there. Like I said, you've got the aircon vents down there for great for kids. So I'm just going to jump in this driver's side door. So like I said, we've got just the one key with this one, so just the one Nissan one. It's whatever unfortunately gets traded with them, but it is just the one, so you've got your central locking there. Sometimes we do get lucky and they do drop them off later on. If that is the case, we can just send it down to you. It's no dramas there too. All your options for the actual mirrors, the adjustments are up here on the driver's side, so the right side of the car, left side of the car, and you've got a power fold option there too. So you push that button, it's going to tuck those mirrors in, give you a little bit more space to open the door. And of course stops people bashing their watches and wrists and bags and things on the cars when they walk past them. So a really handy one. Window controls are all down here, central locking and your window locks are all there for you too, so great for the kids. Now short people like myself, you've got a little height adjustment here, so you can crank that one right up and back down too. It gives you a bit more vision over the bonnet, which is awesome. We're going to jump in and start this up for you. So your ignition's just over on the left hand side here. Safety, you do have to have your foot on the brake to be able to put it and of course the key inside the car. So we're going to push that. We're going to close the door because it's cans and it's stinking hot right now already. Got the radio. Get that aircon going. Beautiful. Alright, so as it sits right now, 43,006 kilometres. So it's no engine lights or anything like that to be concerned about. Like I said, you're not due for a service again until May next year, or 53,000 Ks, which is awesome. because it has only just had that service. On the right hand side here, we're just going to work our way across. You do have an eco mode, so you can turn that on and off down here. It does tell you up on the display. You've got the bonnet release down there. Fuel release is just there for you. Like I said, it is over on the actual driver's side itself, like we saw. As you come across the steering wheel, cruise control setup's all here for you, so you can turn it on and off with that, set and reset, and of course turn it off with there. And your Bluetooth controls are here, so you can answer the phone calls, hang up your phone call, or from the steering wheel while you're driving, so you don't have to fiddle around down there. Of course, with your phone. Your radio controls are all up here, so you can control that menu from the steering wheel itself, change sound, volume, all that sort of stuff from up here. Your actual wipers and everything are all up on the left hand side there, pretty universal. And of course your headlights are over on here. So right now they're off. You've got parker's headlights and an automatic setting too. So you put it on auto, they're going to turn on and off as they need to, daytime, nighttime, rain, hail, shine, whatever. They're going to do their thing. Your high beam blinkers are all pretty standard still, so that's all there for you. The main display up there as well, so you can jump between that one there, so that's going to go through your different trips, your average fuel, all that sort of stuff right up on that screen for you too. As we come around, you've got your basic your displays here, so FM, AM, media, so USB, AUX, Bluetooth, you name it, it's all through that there. Otherwise that FM button's just going to take you straight back to your stations. Of course you've got your numbers down there for your different preferences. Aircon controls, fan, temperature. You do have a max aircon, so you can turn that. It's going to crank it. Really good for places like Cairns, and of course where you want it coming out. As we go down, you've got your USB, AUX inputs, and of course another accessory plug there for you too. Little bits of grip there, which are great for the phone. Stops them sliding around. We're going to chuck this in reverse. That little reverse camera at the back, like I said, comes up there for you, so you can actually physically see the back bumper. So really great. You should never actually back into anything with these ones, because it can literally get you your field of vision right there for you. So they're a fisheye lens, which does let you actually see quite wide out both sides too. So we can chuck that back in park for you. Your automatic transmission as well. You've actually got cooled, what do you call it, cup holders down here, so you can see that little notification there too. So your aircon is actually coming through that. It's going to keep them cool for you. Another great spot for your phones. In there we've got another accessory plug and heaps of storage there too. So really well thought out cars. Actually really big fan of these guys. Hazard lights are just up here for you too, just in case I forgot them. Mirrors obviously there. Sunny holder up the top. You got all your lights around the outside, and lights of course on that one, and the mirror, and same again on the driver's side too, which is awesome. So like I said, exceptionally well maintained car. Like I said, obviously a pre-owned one, so a couple of little sort of things on the outside, but not too bad at all, just normal sort of stuff.